beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the awesome ColourPop unboxing. We didn't finish the unboxings of the beauty and makeup yesterday, so we're going to go ahead and do that today. But before we get started, just a quick update on the Most Loved Mads by Milani. This is the palette we unboxed yesterday, and I actually have this brown row kind of on my eyes today, and I still feel like the quality and just overall like performance is absolutely amazing. I absolutely would recommend this palette 100%. They blend so nicely. They are so pigmented, so creamy. I absolutely love this palette. So definite 2 thumbs up from me once again. As for what's on my lips, it's also from the drugstore. It is LA Girl Matte. This is what it looks like. It's like $3.49 I think, and this is in the shade Snuggle. This is my favorite shade and I absolutely love it because it's kind of like Your Lips but better. The formula is really nice because it's super comfortable but it's still matte, and so this one is definite like an awesome find at the drugstore. I also picked up at the drugstore. I was at CVS today, this morning actually, and I picked these lip smackers. I actually heard Emily Noel rave about these. There's 2 in a pack, so I think I might go ahead and give one of these in a giveaway, but I did try this one on and it actually is very moisturizing. It has SPF of 30. This is a strawberry flavor and it's kind of like a lip balm. I've used it this morning. It is really hydrating. I don't know if it has like long-term effects where it's gonna, you know, smooth my lips and whatnot, but my lips recently have been a little bit more dry, especially like on the inside edge more than usual. And so I really hope that this kind of helps to, you know, moisture and hydrate my lips. And so let's go ahead and get into this box. I am so excited. I don't even remember all the items that I purchased. I know I purchased one of the newer eyeshadow palettes. I know I purchased the Kathleen Lights palette from ColourPop because I really was intrigued by the color scheme of it. So there's an invoice in the box, and then there's a oh, what a cute little card. It says, "We belong together, ColourPop." We belong together. That is so cute, from ColourPop. And so let's go ahead and start with the eyeshadow palettes because those are some of my like absolute favorite items that really get me excited. So this is the new palette, Give It To Me Straight. I think this is like the newest release that they came out with this and then their little highlight palette. So let me go ahead and take a look. So this is the palette, Give It To Me Straight. It comes with 12 different eyeshadows. And these are actually super stunning looking. Like, I am looking at the tones of the colors right now and I really do like how, you know, how they are kind of spread apart. Let's go ahead and swatch a couple. I really like these shimmers. Some I feel like are a little bit more creamy than others, but let's go ahead and see. Okay, I'm just gonna do really messy swatches. Oh, look at those though. Oh my goodness. But you know, ColourPop is one of those brands that kind of started off small, and they started off basically with their Super Shock shadows, and those like exploded so much in the beauty community, and they keep coming out with really good quality but super affordable makeup items. And so I just really absolutely adore their brand, their product, their formula. I mean, there are some hits and some misses, but for the majority, like overall as a, you know, super affordable brand, I feel like they're doing amazing. Now this next palette that I picked up is the Dream Street palette. This is what the packaging looks like. This is what the back looks like. It's kind of more of like a rose gold dream palette. And so this is the palette that Kathleen Lights collaborated with ColourPop and came out with. I really like the arrangement of colors in this one because you do have a good amount of very nice neutrals, but you do have a couple really interesting pops of color, like this blue teal, this metallic teal green blue. Then you have this like more of a coral, dark coral that you can definitely, you know, spice up a look. And so this is what it looks like. And so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch some of these shimmers for you guys just so we see how reflective they are. Ooh, and they are really nicely like pigmented and very buttery and creamy. And so I cannot wait to play around with this one a little more. If you guys have ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite, because I know by now they have like a really great selection of ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. So definitely let me know which one is your favorite, because I would love to know. Alright, now the next cute little thing I picked up from ColourPop is this mini liquid lipstick set. It's vintage. I'm all about the vintage, as you guys know. And so I feel like this was a perfect little buy for a giveaway, because I am creating a beauty box for the February giveaway winner. And so I'm definitely going to include that in that giveaway. I know it's supposed to be like a mystery box, but I really like their formula. I really do enjoy like their color schemes, and like these are just so cute and little, and I thought it would be a perfect addition to add into that. Alright, moving on, the next two things I picked up are the SuperNova Shadows. These are like their liquid, kind of similar supposed to be to the Seal of Magnificent Glitters, but these are by ColourPop. So I picked up two shades. So I picked up the shades Running in Orbit, which is this really nice kind of beige neutral tone, and then I also picked up Mothership. I think that's what it's called. Yep, Mothership. And this one is like a teal blue that was really interesting. And I feel like, you know, I'm all about like the blue scheme lately, but this one is definitely more on like the turquoise side. So let me go ahead and swatch. Oh my goodness, I'm like running out of room already. So this is what it looks like. Ooh, that's really beautiful. Alright, so this is what Mothership looks like. It's like a super reflective sea green. I really like interesting different colors like this, and it's something that I haven't, you know, experimented with in the past. And so I really wanted to test out not only the formula, but this was definitely like a more unique of a shade. And this next neutral one is Running in Orbit, and this is more of like a neutral shade. Ooh, that's really pretty too. And it has like these iridescent little sparkles in it. Now that I'm actually looking up close at the shade Running in Orbits, this lighter one, it is like a little bit on the patchier side, because I do see like kind of chunks that aren't like spread out super smoothly around. But maybe that's just, you know, like an application fix, so I'll have to play around with it and see if I can maybe make it a little bit more, you know, seamless with a brush. But let's go ahead and continue. Next thing is an ultra satin lip, and I know I just did like a huge ColourPop decluttering of liquid lipsticks and like lip products in general, but this one actually Kathleen Lights recommended, and this is in the shade Frickin' Frack. And this is what it looks like, and I feel like it was like exactly like my type of shade. And so this is what the Frickin' Frack shade looks like. It's a really nice type of like darker berry, and I feel like it's definitely like up my alley with like the tone and the color. So hopefully that one is gonna look really nice. And then one last thing before individual and single eyeshadows that I picked up is a concealer from ColourPop. I've heard so many great things about these, you know, and they've been out for quite some time. I just never got around to actually getting it, and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. I also had a really hard time picking out the right shade online, just because it's online, so it's really hard to, you know, pick the shade that you think will suit you the best. This one might be actually a little bit too light, but I did hear that they do become a little bit darker when they dry. So the formula does seem really nicely pigmented. It's not patchy, or at least it doesn't seem that way with, you know, applying it with this applicator, and we'll see if it dries down. It does seem like it gets a little bit darker when it's drying. So this actually might be a really nice shade, so I'll have to play around with it and then update you guys in like an upcoming updates video. And the last few things I got are little individual ColourPop eyeshadows. And so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the camera and flip it around, and we can go ahead and kind of dive into the individual shades and shadows, just so you guys have like a better view, a better, you know, resolution in the camera, and it's gonna be kind of zoomed in so we can play around with it. And I'm gonna actually pull out a Z palette so we can put them, like open them together and put them in the Z palette. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, my beauties, so the camera's flipped around. There's different kinds. There's the pressed powder shadows, there's the super shock shadows, and then I guess there's different ones called pressed powder shadows, but they come in like a different packaging, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and take a look at what these are. And so I brought out one ColourPop palette that I have that's not really finished and completed, and then if we run out of space, I brought like a bigger Z palette that we can go ahead and put these into. And so I don't know, let's just go one by one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go ahead and swatch, but we can just go ahead and open these and kind of just put them in the Z palette together. Ooh, this is such an interesting, really beautiful like dual chrome color. This is in the shade Tea Dragon. No, just kidding. Tea Garden. Okay, so this is what this one looks like. Oh my gosh, I'm so tempted to swatch. Okay, just one little swatch. Ooh, okay, ready? Oh wow, okay, so it's more of like, it's a little bit powdery, but it's such a beautiful dual chrome, like burnt orangish red into like lime green. That is so cool. And oh, speaking of dual chrome, like these nails, the Cassiopeia by KL Polish, I really like this nail polish. It has little tiny like glitter particles in them that are hollow, and I really do enjoy it. So anyways, let me go ahead and depot this one. Oops. Okay, let's not try to break them. So I'm gonna put maybe the green ones with the green ones, and these are some I think from ColourPop that I do really also enjoy. So I'm just gonna start kind of like another row right here. Okay, this next one right here is going to be the shade Snake Eyes, and this is like a really beautiful dark rose gold. That's really beautiful actually. Okay, I'm gonna swatch just a little bit for you guys. Ooh, that one's so beautiful too. Oh my gosh, these are awesome. I absolutely adore ColourPop. This one I'm just gonna place in here somewhere, just so we can fill some of these palettes up a little bit. Okay, this next one, I think it's a pitch black. It's called Let's Do It, and it's just like a regular matte black. And so I'm just gonna place this black one in here. This next one is more of like a rosy neutral tone. This is called Made to Last. It's a really nice, it seemed like a really nice transition color. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in here. And this next one is Salt Water, and this one also seemed really interesting. It's more of like a dual chrome, but it's like an orangey, fiery, I don't know, pinky peach, and I don't think I have anything like it in the collection yet. I think it's really similar to some of these other ones, but it's nothing that I have yet. So that one goes in there. This one, ooh, this is one that I was so excited about. This reminds me of the Stila Into the Blue, and this is called Glass Bull. And this is like a dual chrome. As you guys can see, it's like a teal and purple, and I just love these like teal and purple combination of makeup. Like the combination of teal and purple, it's also kind of more on like the dual chrome side, and it's so reflective and shimmery, and I feel like these are so interesting and different. I absolutely love it. So I think I'm gonna place this one in here as well. Alright, so we have 3 more of these. This next one is called Dragonfly, and it's a nice kind of smoky purple. Let me go ahead and swatch this one because it's kind of more of like a plum, but not really into the purple. Ooh, that one's super nice. It's like a smoky plum. That's beautiful. I really love this one, so I'm gonna add this one in here as well. And I guess we filled up one little palette, so that's awesome. Now let's go ahead and continue. This next one is a green matte olive green shade, and it's called Team Captain. Okay, and it's kind of like a army green matte, so I'm gonna go ahead and place this one with the greens. And then this last one is called Now and Zen, and let's go ahead and see what kind of color it is. Oh, and this one is just like a super reflective, I think, white shimmer. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, it kind of almost looks dual chrome. Let's go ahead and swatch this one. Ooh, it's like a super icy reflective with like gold flakes, and it's interesting. It's definitely like an interesting shade, but I feel like this one would look amazing on the inner corner. So let's go ahead and place this one with the other ones. Ooh, this one seems kind of powdery. I don't know if you guys saw when I placed it, it kind of had a little bit of kick up, but that's okay. Alright, now I'm going to open these ones up. These are also pressed powder shadows, but I'm not sure why these are packaged different than these pressed powder shadows. I'm not really sure, but let me go ahead and open it and then we'll just take a look. Oh, because these are like individually packaged. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm just going to rip into it. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, so these are just actual like magnetic pans. That is so cool, where you can like take a shadow and just place it in here, and you have like one little individual with a little tiny mirror eyeshadow. That's so cool. Okay, how do I take this one out now? Oh, because it is magnetic, so I guess there's like a little hole where you can like take them, push them out. Okay, so these are just little tiny boxes. I don't know if I'm gonna open these other two, because if this is the same thing, then I might just go ahead and include them in a giveaway, because I do use like bigger Z palettes. Now the next few ColourPop shadows are the Super Shock shadows, and these, I think some of these are kind of newer editions or newer releases. I really enjoyed this formula, and so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch. They are so soft and so creamy, and this one is in the shade Whittle. Aw, that's cute. Let me go ahead and swatch right here, and these are so creamy and like smooth. It feels like it's just gliding on, like so amazing. And this one has like little tiny blue reflex in it with a purple underbase. That is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. This next one is in the shade Isa, and I think this is definitely a newer shade that they came out with not too long ago, and this is like a nice dragon. It reminds me of like dragon scales, like, doesn't it? It looks so cool. So this one is Isa. Ooh, I actually like this one better than the Whittle one, because it's more of like a berry undertone, and it has less of like actual glitter particles, but more of like a dual chrome finish. That is awesome. I love this one. So I was trying to take off the blue shade, this one right here, and it actually stained my fingers, so it might be staining on the lids as well. So just letting you guys know. This next one is in the shade Comic Charge, and let's go ahead and open this one up. Ooh, this one seems really interesting. It has like multi-sparkles, like multicolored sparkles in there. Ooh, it kind of reminds me, there's one Super Shock shadow called Take Me to Vegas or something about Vegas, and it also has like little tiny multicolored sparkles in it, and that's what this one reminds me of. That's really pretty. Okay, this next one is like a dual chrome pink. It's called Twitter Pated. What kind of a name? That's one funky name. Okay, let me go ahead and take it out, if it will ever come out. Alright, so it's a dual chrome kind of pink and yellow, or pink and gold. Ooh, so soft, so nice. So this is what this one looks like. Oh, this one is definitely more on the sheer side, so it has only that little sparkle, maybe like a shadow topper. Because it does seem like you can build it up, but it does seem like it's a little bit more sheer compared to the other ones. Alright, and this very last one is the shade called Frog, and this is another one of those like really interesting sparkly shades. It has like blue and purple little tiny sparkles. It's called Frog, which I absolutely love that, because I am obsessed with frogs and dragons, and it kind of looks like both. It looks like a super exotic little frog, or like, you know, dragon scales. That's awesome. But that's what it looks like. It's again a little bit more on the sheer side, so it's more of like a topper possibly. But it's just so beautiful and stunning. All of these are just so interesting and different, and so I am definitely excited to put these to use. Alright, my beauties, so that was my ColourPop haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any ColourPop favorites that you guys would recommend, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm always experimenting with ColourPop. It's definitely one of my favorite brands that is super affordable and super good quality. And so let me know in the comments down below, like, if you guys have any makeup products that you enjoy from ColourPop, or some of your holy grails, or what has worked out for you, or what even hasn't worked out for you, because I would be interested to see. And so that'd be it for today. I do have a special different Name My Baby Dragon giveaway that I will go ahead and link down below. So if you're interested in that, you can participate in naming my little baby dragon that we actually unboxed yesterday. And we're looking for a name for him. And so him or her, I haven't even decided like the gender yet, or are dragons gender neutral? I'm not exactly sure, but we're definitely naming him, and there's a giveaway included. And then I'm also going to be doing a MISHIBOX and a Birchbox unboxing video this week, so they should be up by next weekend. I was also thinking of doing maybe like a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. Not sure if I'm going to get around to it though. But either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It would mean so much to me, because we are growing this awesome, loving, positive community. And so lots of love from me to you. Stay happy, stay positive, and I'll see you guys next weekend in my next video. Lots of love. Bye. Mwah.